Oh, Duck Doherty's up against two there. He's done very well, Duck Doherty. And the umpires ran in and said, give it to me, boys, and we'll have a ball up. Right in front of the big Montmorency crowd here at the Para Road Oval. Montmorency through, it might have been Coghill there, got it out to his teammate, and then over to Keenan and darting across the back area there was Jake Whiting. Oh, they worked the ball beautifully. Keenan's in everything here. Then Lukey Jackson, number 5. Oh, he's all tied up there, and the umpire spotted that up. A beautiful tackle laid there by a very speedy man there from McLeod in Sievers. Sievers' kick didn't quite hit the mark there and gives Montmorency a chance to get back in there. It came to, might have been Keenan there, and he has disposed of the ball incorrectly. There's a free kick to Vez Premi. Vez Premi chips it down, looking for a lead up there from Ducto, but in the way there was Shane Tennant, the ever reliable defender for Montmorency. He's done very well. Tennant looks up, looking for a lead. He goes to the outer wing, right up in front of the scoreboard there. The big fella up there was Fitzgerald. The ball was knocked away from him. Came down to Leggett. He get the ball back to O'Brien. O'Brien gets an up and under kick up the half forward. Waiting back there is Harley Ryan, all on his own. Takes the easiest of marks. He works it wide to his teammate there in Luke Jackson. Jackson just back with the centre wing position, drives up to the half forward. Oh, huge pack of players there go up on the outer side. It comes to ground level, and there's a ball up just very close to the boundary line. Oh, Fitzgerald wins the tap out there, gets it down to a teammate, chips it up to the forward pocket area. But in the road there was Kidd, and he's taken a diving chest mark. He gets onto his left foot there, and he's spotted up. He spotted up Core. He gets taken high after taking the mark. The umpire says play on. They get the ball out. McLeod, they work the ball very quickly through Yarwood. Look, get up towards Powell. Comes to ground level. Powell's back in there. Oh, he's cast aside as the strong Montmorency defence works their way out over to Keenan. Back to Tennant. He's all wrapped up there by... He's all wrapped up there by Core, but the umpires ruled you've done it a bit outside the rules there, son, and they've rewarded the kick to go off to Luke Jackson. They get it forward, but McLeod defence working overtime here. Eventually get the ball up to the wing position. There's a mark to, might have been Yarwood on that occasion, was it? I'm not too sure, but anyway, they got it over to Vez Premier right in front of the scoreboard here, which shows Montmorency leading 74-38. Okay. Not much happening here. McLeod taking their time. They get the ball up and looking for and not finding anyone in particular as Montmorency work the ball nicely from defence. They get it over to the big strong fella in No. He runs through half forward. He belts the ball up towards goal. It's bouncing near the goals, and eventually just tapped through by Leggett for a behind. One behind to Montmorency. It's Sievers brings the ball back into play. He gets the ball out a little bit. It wasn't the kick he would have liked there, Sievers, and there's been a turnover here, and it's a goal to Montmorency. Now, quite clearly you could see that the kick didn't quite hit the mark coming out of defence, and so resulted in a turnover, and Montmorency were able to capitalise here. So first goal, the second quarter goes to Montmorency. We've got Vez Premi just limping off, being replaced by Henkel. Looks like he's going up to a half forward position, if not a pocket. The big men go at it at the centre bounce. So Keenan's in there for Montmorency. There's some good tackles being laid by McLeod, but the Montmorency machine is working overtime here. They're working it beautifully. They get it up to half forward and got it to the little fella, Pavitt. I think they might call him Pee-wee Pavitt. Now, Pee-wee Pavitt's got the ball 50 metres from goal. He fancies his chances. He might have a couple of goals. Oh, he's run around the man the mark, opens up the goal face, shoots for goal. He's done very well. It's close to the goal front. Oh, and it's just touched through there. The big fella on that occasion in Fitzgerald couldn't quite hold the mark there. Just hasn't been able to get his hands on the ball much today, Fitzgerald. As Sievers works the ball from defence. Oh, they're taking risks. Oh, and they turn it over again, have they? But it's got the half back, and Yarwood's all wrapped up there. They're taking some risks there. But it's better than doing nothing, I tell you. Take a risk, try and do something. So, the McLeod defence under huge pressure here as Monty sort of worked the ball rugby style to a position about 20 metres out from goal, and the umpires call for a ball up. And we're 6 minutes into the third quarter. Players going hard. They're all over the top of a McLeod player. The umpire says there'll be no free kick there to young White. Big punch away by Leggett. So it comes down to Sievers, then to Considine. He's missed what he would have liked to have taken. Oh, McLeod players going in hard there. Now on this occasion might have been, and it was Dave Adams, they got it out to the running player in Yarwood. They got it up to half forward, where Martin has socked the ball forward. It's going, bouncing close to goal, and it's just snuck through for a behind. As Montmorency makes no time, they bring it out to the outer side with their spotted up Harley Ryan there. Oh, he's a beautiful kick of the ball. He drives it down over the centre wing position to Keenan. Keenan then bursts down to the full forward area. Well, there's a loose man behind the back there, and he runs in for eases of goals, and it's through for a goal of Montmorency. They've gone coast to coast there in about 12 seconds. After McLeod got that point, they just went with magnificent kick. And there's one magnificent kick there by Harley Ryan on the left foot. And finishing off with the goal there was number 20, who was not listed in the record today. So we don't know who it was, but we'll just put the goal out to number 20. There you go, big Ryan Willett's back in the ruck there. We've got players going in hard there for the ball at ground level. There's a Montmorency player all wrapped up there. Oh, eventually it come out to big Ryan Willets. He's gone bang, he's belted it down forward. Ball's bouncing close to the boundary line, and out of bounce. Montmorency leading 13 goals 10, make that 88. McLeod on 6 goals 3, 39. Ball being thrown back into play there. Nice clearing kick there. Might have been Leggett on that occasion. Come down to, might have been Coggill. He's always a very, very strong player. Burst his way through the pack, has a shell and goal, and he has missed to his near side. So I got that completely wrong. It was actually Craig Flint. Ball being brought back into play. McLeod work it to half back through Henkel. They got the Dave Adams onto the running Sievers. They get it up towards Considine, number 30 for Montmorency. He flew high, and the umpire says, well, you're all over the top of your man. You can't do that. Considine gets it across the centre half forward, but he's only succeeded in spotting up Naya. Naya's worked it to half back to his teammate on the outer side there. They're taking their time, Montmorency. Umpire calls play on. And they drive the ball right up in front of the centre wing positions. Oh, there's a big punch away there by O'Brien. But it comes down to the ground level, and it's all Montmorency. But they're working the ball this way, they're working the ball that way. McLeod is applying pressure on them. There's a very nice mark there by Pavitt on the centre wing position, outpointed his man. He got it over to Jackson, and the ball was kicked down forward, and the umpire says there's a free kick for some infringement there against, might be Leggett, and the result of that free kick is the big fella in Paddy Fitzgerald. Big Fitzgerald comes in, shoots for goal, and he's hit the post, slams it into the woodwork. So it's through for one behind, 1 point to Montmorency. McLeod bring the ball back into play through Sievers. They turn it over with an errant kick. Goes down forward. The big fella's up there. There's a mark to the big man now. Just waiting for him to turn around. We'll see if in fact it is Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald's got another chance here. He's at point blank range here, so no problems popping it through. And he just strolls in and pops it straight through for a behind. And the rain is starting to fall here at Power Road Oval. It's Montmorency's got their 14th goal a day on the scoreboard. McLeod on 6 goals, 3, 39, trailing Montmorency 14-12-96. We're 11 minutes into the third quarter. Big Ryan Willits goes up. The tap out ugly run by the shorter Steve Kelly on that occasion from McLeod. They got it up to Vez Premi. He's fighting hard at ground level. Players going hard there. Was Vez Premi taken a little bit high? No, the umpire says, no, you're not taking high. Not seeing anything over your shoulder there, son. We'll just throw the ball in the air for a tap out. Now, oh, Jackson works the ball from Luke Jackson to Ryan Jackson down to Pee Wee Pavitt on the lead. He's marked the ball right in front of the light towers. It's beaming the electricity lights are just beaming across the ground here as the rain continues to fall, and they get it down to the big fella Fitzgerald. He can't hold the ball there. They get it at the half back, the McLeod boys, or up there was Considine. Oh, he's physically just outnumbered there, Considine. He's not a strongly built player at all. It goes forward from Mont. They go this way, they go that way. They then centre it up to a dangerous position looking for Keenan. He tackles Kane Shaw there. Eventually Kane to Willits, was it? Or there's Montmorency players in there. Hard for the ball. No one can get much of a hold on it. And they've called for another ball up. Okay, comes down at ground level to Keenan. He's got his head down over the ball. He's trying to win a free kick. He just flicks the ball out. Oh, McLeod player tackled heavily there. It was Nankervis. The umpire's called for another throw up of the ball. We're 30 metres out from the Montmorency goal. Mont going right of screen, the lower Plenty Oval end. McLeod in there defending grimly. There's a free kick to McLeod, deep in defence. Taken high was, looks like it might be Story. That might not be Story. It was Kidd. So McLeod, they're taking some risks here. They're working the ball this way, that way. It's with Henkel deep in defence. He goes back inside to Painter at centre half back. He's been in everything today, Painter. I feel he's played a really, really good game. He then decides to go to the outer side, chips the ball up and spots up the loose player in Martin. He goes back to Kidd. They work it to Vez Premi in the middle of the ground. They then go further wide, looking for and finding Ryan Story. Oh, he's besieged there by the Montmorency players, but the McLeod guys have done very well here. It comes out to Martin, and he shoots on goal, and it's just touched through, I think. It's touched through for a behind. And Montmorency wastes no time in bringing the ball back in the play. They work it beautifully to the half-back area. They go along right in front of the wing position. The ball at ground level. Oh, but in the way there was Nankervis. He's done really well, and he spotted up Patrick Martin at half forward, right in front of the huge light tower over there on the outer side. He drives the ball up to the full forward position, but waiting back there is a Montmorency player. Might have been number 34 on that occasion. Gets the ball over to Ryan Jackson. He goes back inside with there's Montmorency players everywhere. Nana drives the ball down to half forward with a beautiful kick up there and finding big fella in Fitzgerald. Big Fitzgerald goes then inside, but his kick hasn't hit the mark. And in the road there was Kidd. Kidd goes wide looking for Story on the outer side. It comes in the hands of Keenan. He fends off Story, gets the ball back to his teammate there. Then they spot a man up on the inside. Going to have a shot on his left foot for goal. It's going very, very close, but across the face there. And eventually, well, it may have been forced, missed everything and forced over the line and out of bounds. Time clock showing we are 15 minutes into the third quarter, halfway through this A very sizable lead, a 56-point lead to Montmorency here at Power Road Oval. And the ball is out of bounds on the far side in the pocket now, being thrown back into play. Or there's a Montmorency player loose in the goal square for a second or two there, seem to be picked up now. Cloud players have done a pretty good job today of manning up their men. Seem to have been under a lot of pressure here. Ball went thrown in the air there. Comes down to McLeod player. Henkel was in hard. They've done very well. Went to Dave Adams. Oh, he's got great vision there, and he spotted up. Looks like Yarwood by the way he's moving from half back there. Gets the ball up to half forward. Oh, there's a very good mark. It might be Chappell on this occasion, and he has marked it 50 metres from goal. The conditions are very poor now at the Montmorency. Gets the ball up to the full forward area. Oh, here's a chance for McLeod. Oh, the boy Henkel. He scouted beautifully, ran around, and, well, he's missed a lot, has he, Jeff?
Yes.
He's missed a lot. He knew where the goals were, but he just couldn't get the right angle on the dangle to get it through. Okay, now Monty just taking their time working the ball out of defence here. They've got a mark. Right in the last line of defence, they bring the ball up in front of the big crowd here. Oh, the big fellow Willits is there. He's been pushed over. He's been pushed over. He's been had his position there dislodged, so to speak, and missed everything. The ball is over the line and out of bounds. Ball going back into play. We've got Steve Kelly doing some ruck work there. Won there by Ryan Willits on this occasion, and Monty have worked the ball forward a further 20 metres. It's out of bounds right in front of the McLeod coaching fraternity here, led by Gary Ramsey, the experienced coach. Ball being thrown back into play. And Naya gets a scramble kick forward at ground level there. In the road there is Shaw. He cast aside a Montmorency player. Very unlucky not to get a free kick against him there, Shaw, on that occasion. Absolutely. And the umpires let the play go on, and it's over the line and out of bounds. The time clock's going tick, 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 and we're just on 18 minutes into the third quarter here. McLeod under a lot of pressure here at the Power Road Oval, in what has been a pretty good game in what is now very much deteriorated conditions. O'Brien's in hard there, and O'Brien, he gets a kick out of defence, but waiting back there was the evergreen man in Keenan. It seems he's played for Montmorency for about 15 seasons. He's been there for an eternity. He's lining up the goals, 40 metres out, directly in front. Looks good off the boot, but not quite good enough. It's fallen short. Oh, players going in hard there. The defence of McLeod's under huge pressure here, and the umpire has no alternate, but as players go in there, he just calls for a ball up. Very good. Neither side was giving away any infringement there. Oh, McLeod players are under pressure here, and it's another ball up deep in defence for McLeod. 5 metres out from the Montmorency goal as a punch away from the throw in, from the ball up by the ball up there came out to Pee Wee Pavitt. He was looking for a free kick. Eventually there's a free kick. Good work there by the McLeod defence, and they try and bring it swiftly out of defence. What the McLeod coaches encouraged them to do, and they've tried to do it, the McLeod boys today, is to spread quickly from defence, spread quickly defensively and offensively. It comes to Sievers. He plays on straight away as instructed and goes straight down the middle of the ground looking for Patrick Martin. Now he's up against a very experienced player there in Tennant. Now Martin is interfered with and has earned himself a free kick. He's 60 metres from goal, and just taking his time here, but this has allowed the defence from Montmorency to get back there. Martin fancies his chances in these conditions. I'll tell you what, it'd be one hell of a kick if you could kick a goal here.
Absolutely, kick of the day.
It would be the kick of the day. Anyway, it looks good off the boot. He's given it a good shot. It's going close. I tell you what. Oh, it's just Another millimetre there on that kick, and he could have had a goal, I reckon. It's just touched through for a behind. Now, Mont makes... Well, they're very quick in bringing the ball out of defence here, and they work at the half-back. They go back this way, that way. It was Harley Ryan got it back to his teammate there, who got it up to another teammate on the centre wing position, who's just marked in front of O'Brien. Montmorency bring it up to half-forward, working the ball very well there, but all in hard there is... McLeod defenders, both side players going in hard. They're very hard to see. It's starting to get dark here, even though the lights are on. It's very hard to see here, and it's getting even harder when my glasses are getting covered in precipitation at the moment. Now, so the rain continues to tumble down here, and that ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket. All been thrown back into play here. Oh, Big Fitzgerald run the tap out there. Well, there's a shot on goal there, and it's marked deep in defence there by McLeod. They get a sweeping handball, might have been Shaw on that occasion, out to perhaps Kidd. Very hard to tell. There's Premi up there. Oh, the big strong fella in Flint got it over, and another big strong fella in Nana, and they shoot for goal, and they're just offline. Or is it a mark on the last line of defence? Is that Scooter White? Yeah. It's Scooter White. And the McLeod boys chip it around. They've brought it to Captain Kane Shaw deep in the back pocket.
The rain gets heavier.
And the rain tumbles down, and the time clock goes tick, 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 tick. And we're at 22-minute mark of the third quarter. Montmorency leading 14-12-96. McLeod 6-5-41. Oh, they're under huge pressure, the defence here from McLeod. But I think they've won a free kick there, deep in defence. And they have, and it goes to the that bubbly young man in Scooter White, the man who's light on his feet. Very good and a very experienced player, Scooter White. He chips the ball up and finds Painter all on his own there at half-back. Oh, he chips the ball further forward, and he's found Shaw. And he goes wide looking for Story on centre wing position. Story has got it. He's gone further forward, and he's chipped it up to and found Considine. And Considine's marked at half forward flank here, right in front of the pavilion. Considine's gone then looking for...
well done.
And has found Kahal Kaur on the lead. Now, Kahal Kaur has marked the ball, what would you say, Jeff? 45 metres out from goal?
Yes, a good 40 metres out.
Good 40. Be kicking from 45. The ball's getting heavier. There's rain tumbling here. This will have to be a good, solid kick to have a chance of a goal. Looks good off the boot. Oh, yes, he made the distance, but he's just missed to his near side.
Yes, unfortunately.
So, unfortunately, McLeod are unable to get a goal on the score this quarter. Through for a behind. They go to 6-6, make that 42. Trailing Monty 14-12-96, and we're 23 minutes into the 24-minute mark. 24-minute mark now, third quarter. Ball being thrown back into play on the outer back flank for Mont. It's Mont through Jackson, it might have been on that occasion. Gets the ball up to centre wing. The ball's bouncing there for Toosey. Toosey goes back in this way. Oh, he's all wrapped up there. And unfortunately, he got a very cruel bounce, and it forced him to have to go back into being besieged by players there. Oh, but they've done well there. The McLeod boys, they work it well, but the handball's intercepted there. Oh, they got it over to a very strong player there for Monty in Chris Burton. Oh, there's a blatant in the back there to Montmorency. There's a free kick. It goes handballed over to Tennant. Tennant goes wide to the other side. Gets it over to Ryan Harley, a very good fleet of foot player there. He goes this way now. Oh, he's dispossessed. And a very well won free kick there by Kahal Kaur. And the ball comes to Powell. He gets a cruel bounce. Oh, he's taken high. I think what you'd say, he milked it professionally there, Jeff. He just stood in a way. There's a place for acting still in football, Jeff, isn't there? And he didn't have to go to acting school to do that. He knew what to do.
Well, we're due for one, I'd say.
I just did it beautifully now. He's got the free kick power 25 metres out from goal directly in front. His kicking beats have been on correctly today. Let's see how he goes with this shot for goal. It looks good, it looks good. Is he happy? Is he happy? Is the goal umpire happy? He is happy. And it's through for a goal.
Well done, Cloudy!
So McLeod got their first goal of the second half. Mind you, it's taken to the 25-minute mark. And they go to 7 goals, 6 trailing Montmorency, 14-12. So Montmorency is exactly double the score here in both goals and points. 14 goals to 7, 12 behinds to 6. But that was good movement once again by the McLeod players here. They're up against a very strong, powerful unit here, as on this occasion Mont worked the ball beautifully from the centre clearances there. Well, the McLeod players there are under huge pressure. They're going back in this way, that way. Oh, player back into trouble there. Oh, just got really able to release the ball, and eventually umpire calls for another ball up. There we go, Terry.
Okay. Stop rattling the car.
Stop rattling the car. We've got to hop off the car, Jeff. And there's the siren. 3/4 time here at the Power Road Oval. It's Mont leaving 14-12-96. McLeod 7-6-48. Let's go to the break. The poor kick, scrambling near the boundary line and over the line and out of bounds. Right in front of the Margarita Pizza sign. The lights are on here at Power Road, and they're all nice set of lights they got here too. Very high light towers, and they got some very high players too in Ryan Willits and Paddy Fitzgerald. They are huge men. Okay, ball comes down to the man they call Martos. His right name is Patrick Martin. Was the bursting through the pack there as the man all comes all the way from Ireland. Cahal Court, he gets down to Vez Premi. He gets an inside handball back to Powell. Perhaps could have had a shot. He's just trying to do the team thing there, I think, Vez Premi on that occasion. Couldn't quite break away there, Powell. He's all wrapped up, and there's a ball up 20 metres out from the McLeod goal. Players in hard there. First Premier ground level. We've got Shane Tennant in there, number 1 for Montmorency. He's had a very, very good game down back. Ryan Jackson's got it there. He got it out to his teammate there. Comes out to the big fella there, and Ryan Willits. There's a nice punch away there by O'Brien, but at ground level it's all Montmorency. They get the ball up to the forward. There, a big Paddy Fitzgerald's making space there for the little fella, the Pavitt, who's run this way. He's run that way. He's opened up the face of goal. He had a shot on goal, and he has missed the lot. The little fella wearing number 2. He's a busy little forward pocket, that bloke. He's going to get plenty of crumbs when you got people like Nana and Paddy Fitzgerald down there, and Ryan Willits. Scooter White's got the ball. He drives with a magnificent kick out of the fence. We're waiting for it's all Montmorency there, and it was Flint who got the ball across to Luke Jackson. He's been in everything. Oh, he spots up the big fella, and Ryan Willits. He's marked in the middle of the ground. He bursts through the centre of the ground, drives a big tumbling kick down to the full forward area. The ball is bouncing. Oh, in the road there might have been a Kid. He got the ball out to the back flank area, but Montmorency in the van there. Comes the Ryan Jackson. Eventually, McLeod boys through Scooter, and then the man might be Lachlan Michelle were able to work the ball. They got it up to Duck Doherty. He's dragged to the ground. It could have been a free kick to Duck Doherty there. Play goes on. Montmorency bring the ball down the ground. They've spotted up a man running loose there in number 34, and he's marked the ball 40 metres out from goal. And that is Luke Collins. Very swift moving wingman here for Montmorency, taking his time. He's lining up for the 15th goal a day for Montmorency. Luke Williams comes in, he shoots. It looks very good off the boot, straight through the middle. Made no mistake there, and it's through for a goal. And the Montmorency go to 15 goals 12. Make that 102, leading McLeod 7-6-48. What McLeod have done today is they've won a lot of stoppages here today, despite Monty having very experienced ruckman. That occasion, there's another win to McLeod. It comes through Cahalcor. Got it up to half forward. The fleet-footed Lockie Considine's got on his video. He's had a shot for goal. And I tell you what, he has kicked a beautiful goal. Is that a goal of the day or what, Pete? You like that one?
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I reckon that was a good one. Yeah, it certainly was. A very good snap-on goal there by Lockie Considine for McLeod. He gets the 8th goal a day for McLeod. They go to 8 goals 6-54, trailing Mont 15-14. Okay. Up go the big man. Centre there. Oh, it comes to Jackson. He's drilling into the turf there. Players going hard there. The umpire's called for another ball up. Both sides worked pretty hard here today. Well, eventually it's the experienced Keenan gets the ball away from that stoppage up to half forward, punched away by O'Brien. At ground level, it's on Montmorency. They work it beautifully. They get it up to a dangerous spot. The McLeod defence is under pressure. Here comes the Kane Shaw. He's turned around and he's spotted up long, deep at the in defence in the back pocket there. He's worked the ball down to the wing position. A beautiful kick by Long. Up to Adams. They get it to Scooter White. He gets the ball down to Duck Doherty. He gets the ball down to Scooter White. He gets a heavy bump. It come over to Aaron Willits. They get the ball to half forward there at ground level. No, nice bump played there by McLeod. They're doing very well deep in defence here as they work the ball. Some handball through the centre of the ground. Eventually got the ball down to Duck Doherty. He's just cast aside without the ball. The umpire just lets play go on. Comes the big fella, Paddy Fitzgerald, and he shoots on goal and he's popped it through for a behind. Through for a 1 point extra Monty. Look close that. Maybe I better wipe that precipitation off my glasses so I can have a good look at what's going on. All right, now, ball going to be brought back into play here. Looks like kicking in will be Scooter White. He's spotting up his options there. The umpire blows the whistle, says kick it in, son. He goes straight up the middle of the ground. Up goes big Shane Tennant. He missed what he'd like to have taken. Picked up by Shaw, got it over to O'Brien. O'Brien's backing up there. He's forced the ball over the half forward position there. And there is a free kick here to Adams. Oh, he's got an errant kick there, but here's a chance for McLeod. It's up in not far out from goal, but it's all Montmorency there. And they're able to defend nicely. Got it out to Nainar. Nainar's in everything. Gets his teammate who drives down over half forward, spotted up a man on his own there for Montmorency. They got across the centre forward in the van there is the McLeod defence. They work it beautifully out to Story. Story's got the ball on the mark on the half-back side, outer side of the ground. He drives the ball up over centre wing, looking for and finding Montmorency players everywhere there. But at ground level is Lockie Considine. He goes tumbling over there. The ball being hotly contested by both sides here, and the umpire calls for another ball up. The McLeod side knew they had the job in front of them coming here today, and many pundits would have thought that it would be all a one-way traffic for Montmorency, but it has not been. As the ball comes out to Considine, he has another shilling goal here. He goes tumbling. But waiting back there was might have been number 36 for Monty, or 34. Can't quite pick the number up there as they work the ball to half-back. Might have been Lukey Collins. Might have been James Molinaro, number 36. Get it right, son. As Monty chipped the ball around here and they work the ball just up to half-back. They then go inside and they get the ball over to Flint. Very experienced defender, this guy, Craig Flint. And he goes wide. He's got it out to might have been Molinaro again. They again get up to The little fellow wearing number 20 who's not in the record book today. He goes onto his left foot. He goes up and gets it up forward looking for the big fella in Ryan Willits. Oh, at ground level there it's all Montmorency, but comes the ground level. The players in the van there, Mont's going this way, they're going that way. Eventually came to Willits. He gets a kick across to Kuel. It's intercepted by Cahal Core. By McLeod. He gets a beautiful kick up the Duck Doherty. He gets a scramble kick along looking for Lockie Considine. He's all on his own. He has a kick for goal and he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Good movement of the ball there by McLeod, but just didn't quite top it off at the end there. Okay, now there's a free kick / mark to Montmorency. Considine made it very, very hard for the Mont guy there. And perhaps unfortunate not to get a 50-metre penalty against him, but eventually it comes up to half forward. The Mont guy's in hard for the ball there, and there is another ball up. Kelly in the ruck there, doing the support rucking in the absence of Sayers. Comes ashore. Handballs are under pressure here. The McLeod defence, but the McLeod boys are laying some heavy tackles. Players going in hard from both sides. Eventually there's a scramble kick forward by McLeod, but it's all Monty there with Shane Tennant getting a beautiful kick down forward. And there's a free kick to Montmorency there. As Scooter White flew high and come crashing down, but the umpire says you can't do that. Oh, they're under pressure here, the Monty players, and they're making quite a few mistakes here. It hasn't been a massively impressive display by Montmorency, even though they are well ahead on the scoreboard. They're leading 103 to 55. They have some very strong, powerful players in this Mont Machine side here today. There's a big tap out there by Ryan Willits. Got it down to his Tino over the Jackson, who's been in everything. He's got a shot on goal here, and it's just missed to the near side, and it's through for a behind. Okay, looks like we've got Scooter White to bring the ball back into play. He spotted a man leading up there in Kidd at half-back. Okay. Oh, he sweeps the handball wide. It come to Lockie Michelle there. Oh, he's depossessed. But he was under the pressure there. Oh, there's a big pack of players fly high there. Comes the Scooter White. He kicks the ball out wide, bouncing to the back flank area. It comes to Montmorency players. And he goes bang and pops it through for the easiest of goals. A lot of pressure they've been under there, the McLeod defence. It could be the 16th goal of the day goes on the scoreboard for Montmorency. 16, 14, 110. Exactly double the score of McLeod. 8 goals, 7, 55. We're 12 minutes into the last quarter. Goes Ryan Willits. Then he comes down to Keenan. He bursts in the centre. He gets a scramble kick out to the wing position. And the way there was Story, he's taken a comfortable mark. Swung on his left foot, and he's got the ball up to Lockie Considine. He goes inboard, and he's spotted up Painter, and he's chipped it further forward, and he spotted up Dave Adams, but didn't quite hit the mark there. As a result, they're able to repel easily from defence, the Mont guys. They're really getting on top here now. The ball comes down forward. There's very good defensive play there by Nankervis. And there's been some interference here to Sievers. And he gets the resultant free kick. Sievers looking this way. He's looking there. He's longing to play on against the ball across to Shaw. Shaw goes wide looking forward, finding O'Brien. and he just showed a lot of courage there as he's gone past number 41 there, coming the other way. Comes to Powell, he gets a quick kick on, he's got it up to the goal square. Here's a chance for McLeod, and close to a mark there by Core. He fights on at ground level. He got the ball out to I don't know who, but there's a shot on goal by McLeod. It's smothered there. They can't take a trick here, and the cleaner hands of Montmorency. Cleaner hands of Montmorency, able them to clear the ball quickly through over to Ryan Jackson in the middle of the ground. He gets the ball out wide, looking for a teammate there who dives the ball. Just couldn't quite hold on there, and it's over the line and out of bounds. Okay, ball back into play there. Montmorency player when he was in first for the ball there and earned himself a free kick. Might have been Jackson there. He's been in everything today, been a very dominant player. They get the ball up to half forward there, and there's a mark taken, and they've got a shot on goal here, 40 metres out from goal. It's a shot on goal by Montmorency, and it's through for a behind. They're 15th of the day. They go to a 16-15, 1-1-1 lead to McLeod, 8 goals, 7. Scooter White brings the ball back in. Oh, they've got it to young Yarwood. He goes wide and a little bit backwards. Oh, they're under pressure here, the McLeod defence. And eventually they try again to bring it out of defence through Yarwood. Oh, he's quick. He's got a handball, no one in particular. They're under a lot of pressure here. And eventually it's a shot on goal by Montmorency. Yeah, that was the typical, pressure. Try and work the ball out of defence. Pressure. And eventually it all became too much, and an opportunity after opportunity presented for Mont, and they were able to capitalise. So now they're really on top here at the Power Road Oval. We're just getting up to the 16th minute mark of the last quarter. As far as McLeod's concerned, the end can't come quick enough. So it's Mont 17-15, 1-1-7, McLeod 8 goals, 7. Big punch away from the centre bouts for Montmorency. There's a free kick here going McLeod's way to Considine. They get a handball there they'll come to Scooter White. He gets a quick kick away. They get it to half forward. The ball's bouncing there in the road there with Shane Tennant. He swoops a handball wide. A very experienced player, Shane Tennant. He's done very well, the little fella here, his teammate. If they chip the ball out to Harley Ryan, he's a good player, this guy. He just walks through from half-back, hits on his trusted left foot and drives the ball up to half-forward. It was a nice mark to the man they call Pee-wee Pavitt. The little Pee-wee Pavitt goes up to the pocket and he spotted up Ryan Jackson, who will have a shot on goal. Right, now there's a shot on goal here. Can't quite pick up the numbering. The Montmorency plays 30 metres out on an acute angle, shoots for goal, and he has missed. Mont would have rathered a better result from the kicking for goal today. As McLeod bring the ball out of defence, so they chipped the ball up to, it was through Yarwood. If they found Henkel, they then gone to Sievers, then gone wide to O'Brien. O'Brien's gone in ball to Shaw. He's gone back for O'Brien. O'Brien's gone over wing. Good play there by the McLeod players. They get it to half forward. In the road there is the man with the big number 67. He got it across to Nana. 67's Morgan Noonan. So Nunnan got it to Nana, and they work it down to half forward. Oh, it was a nice mark taken there by one of the big players there. It may have been Willits, and he's kicked it up to a lead up there from a Montmorency player. A little Pee-wee Pavitt's in it. There were players going in hard there from both sides. No one can get possession of the ball. Eventually it's out the back there to Kelly. He's got it over there to Mikkel. He's got it out to Shaw. Shaw's gone wide, but he's gone too wide on this. He's gone too wide on this occasion. He's gone too wide on this occasion. Now, Shaw dealt heavily with Arthur. The umpire missed that. Story rang in and pushed the Mont guy over, and the umpire said 50-metre penalty. And there's a goal, easy goal there to Montmorency, and it's put through by Craig Flint, and he's very happy about it, and well he might be, as it's turning into a big win here at the Para Road Oval to Montmorency. They get their 18th goal a day. They go to 18-16 to McLeod, 8 goals a 7. Make that 1-2-4 to 55. Yeah, back at the centre bounce here. The umpire says there's been some interference here. It's a free kick to Kelly in the middle of the ground. He tumbles the ball up over half forward. Oh, waiting back there is Shane Tennant. He's been in everything in defence today. He's taken the easiest mark deep in defence. He transverses the ball to the outer side. They get it back there through Flint. He drives the ball down to half forward, and there's an easy mark there taken on the run by Montmorency. Montmorency chip it up to a lead up from full forward. Oh, the big fella's gone up, but he can't hang on to it. Play goes on. It's quite slippery here, and there was a free kick deep in defence to McLeod. And there was a nice kick from deep into defence there. Might have been Seaver's got it over to his teammate who drives up over half. Oh, nice mark, nearly a mark to Long there. He handballs on to, might have been Story, and that'll go. Oh, he's just bustled Ello over the stronger player in Flint, but his kick is intercepted on this occasion by Adams. They get the ball out to Ryan Jackson. He goes this way, he goes that way. He gets a beautiful kick down and spots up a teammate. He gets it back to Ryan Jackson. Ryan Jackson goes inside, puts it up to a dangerous spot in front of goal, comes to ground level. In the road there is Long. He couldn't quite pick it up on this occasion. Spinning back in there was Story. He's got it back to Shaw. They've got it over to Leggett. They've got it up to finally Yarwood. He nearly took him a terrific mark there, but play goes on. It comes to Painter. He goes inside. He has spotted up magnificently in Kelly there, who's kicked it further along, and he has spotted up Powell. Very good play. Very good play there, boy. Very good play there, Pete. Good play. Jamie, good play. Yeah, good play. And it's Powell having a shot on goal here. He's 30 metres out on an angle. Done very well. I think he might have kicked forward today. Could be going to his 5th here. Powell comes in, shoots for goal. Looks pretty good off the boot. He likes it. It's through for another goal to McLeod. They get their 9th for the day. Powell.
Four, I'd say. Has someone taken goals in that?
No. I think he's got 5. He's got 5.
You got it? Yeah, we're good. We just got to put in the paper. Barry's got it.
Okay, back in the centre bounce there. He comes down the lane and he gets over to Keenan. Oh, they got some strong men there at the centre bounce. Comes to Kane Shaw. He gets the handball away, but it's all Montmorency go back in there. Or McLeod plays in hard there too. Well, they're tackled and all wrapped up there. The umpire calls for a ball up. Okay. The men go at it there. There's a kick away there by Cahal Kaur, goes forward, but it's all Montmorency there, where Harley Ryan picks up the ball and gets on his left foot. Oh, he's a beautiful kick of the ball. Harley Ryan, they got it down to Seavers. They got it over O'Brien. O'Brien goes wide there. he's down. The umpire's seen something, interference to O'Brien deep in defence, and he's relayed the free kick to Kelly at half-back. Kelly just goes straight up the line there to get the ball up to the true wing position. There's a big punch away there by the Montmorency players, and the ball is over the line and out of bounds. Ball being thrown back in now. It's long in the ruck up against big Ryan Willett's players going hard there. Kahal Kaur, he's all wrapped up there, and eventually Kahal Kaur says, "Well, you can tackle me." He says to Keenan, "Well, I'll just grab you back and tackle you." Yeah, it's a little bit comical there. Flint's got the ball. He's tackled there, and there's a free kick against Flint.
That'd be 50, wouldn't it?
Okay. Okay, now John Andrews got the free kick here. He just drives down the line looking for Long, but in the road there is Tennant. He's a very strong defender. He's taken a beautiful mark there. I think I'd see him as the best man on the ground today, number one. Done really, really well. So the ball comes back through Montmorency players. They work the ball beautifully and swiftly down to half forward. Then they drive it up to a one-on-one contest here. We've got the big fella Leggett up against Paddy Fitzgerald, and Leggett's up to the task, and he's able to see it through for a behind. So one more behind, 1 point to McLeod. Just waiting for the score with the tick over there. I think they'll go to 9-8. Okay, Severs brings the ball back into play, looking for O'Brien at centre half back. Couldn't quite hold on. They come to John Andrew, got the ball over the man they call H. He got the ball back to Scooter White. He runs around on his right foot on this occasion. Oh, he spotted up beautifully, Kelly. And Kelly's got the ball down to Yarwood, and he goes inside with some lovely play, and he spotted up Long. Excellent play by the McLeod side there. Excellent movement of the ball. And Long's going to line up for goal for McLeod's 10th for the day. So I got that scoreboard wrong before. So it was an extra point to Montmorency. They go to 1-2-5, leading McLeod 61 as Long comes in. Fancies his chances here, 20 metres out, directly in front. Oh, he's kicking in the man on the mark. Oh, no. Too close to the man on the mark. And let's see how we got a ball up here. But Long has another shot on goal. And he's gone close there, but not close enough. And it's through for a behind. We're 26 minutes into the last quarter. Can't be long to go. The light's still on. At least the rain has stopped here. And the ground has held up fairly well today. It's been a lot of wet weather in Melbourne over the last week. Monty move it to the outer side of the ground. Up goes O'Brien, the big fist on the ball there. But there is Luke Jackson. Well, I thought Tennant was best man on the ground, but really, I reckon Jackson's been in everything. They get the ball down. Up goes big Paddy Fitzgerald. Now, Paddy Fitzgerald has marked the ball 40 metres out from goal.
Wow.
And
June premiers looking pretty good. I said the June premiers are looking pretty good. June premier. See how they go in the fucking
there's a kick by Paddy Fitzgerald. I think he's got it. And it's a goal. And another goal to Montmorency. They get their 19th of the day. So the final score here at the Power Road Oval sees, well, we can't see the final score. We're just waiting to come. Here it comes now. It's 19-17, 1-3-1. Montmorency defeated McLeod, 9-8, 62 in a entertaining game. Montmorency were just far too strong all over the ground for the McLeod boys. The McLeod boys tried really hard, but it's just the physical strength of the Montmorency players enables them to create so much opportunity. and even time and space to deliver. And mostly, except for their kicking for goal, they were able to deliver with better kicking skills. Yeah. So that's over and out for another game of football here from the NFL game between Montmorency and MacLeod.